Something feels off, and it didn't take long. Day 1 of the 2026 WNBA season. Players are just stepping into camp, fresh start, new energy, and somehow we're already right back in the same drama from 2024. Yeah, that fast. You'd think things would calm down this year. You'd think the noise would fade. But no, it's louder than ever. And this time, it's not even about basketball. It starts with a simple moment. Raven Johnson gets drafted to the Indiana Fever. A normal move, right? A young player joining a team. Happens every year. But suddenly, that moment turns into something else. A story gets pushed. A narrative built. And before you know it, Caitlin Clark fans are being labeled, judged, and thrown into a box. Not because of what they did as a group, but because of assumption. Let's slow down and really look at it. The whole thing traces back to that NCAA tournament moment. You remember it. Raven Johnson on the perimeter, Caitlin Clark waves her off. That's it. A basketball play. A defensive decision. Nothing more. But somehow, that one moment turned into disrespect. Then into tension. Then into a full-blown storyline that refuses to die. And here's where it gets weird. Instead of focusing on the actual game, the draft, the fit, the strategy, the conversation shifts completely. Now it's about fan. Now it's about labeling an entire group of people based on a few loud voices online. And here's the shocking part. Even the people pushing this narrative admit they haven't actually seen new evidence. Think about that. You're being told something is happening right now, but the proof? It's vague, it's old, or it's just assumed. That's not reporting. That's storytelling, and not the good kind. Because real fans, most of them are talking about basketball. They're asking real questions. Does this pick help the Fever? Was there a better option? How does Raven fit with Caitlin? That's normal. That's what sports fans do. But instead, the focus gets flipped. A few random social media comments, maybe trolls, maybe bots, get amplified. And suddenly, they represent everyone. That's the trick. Take the worst examples and pretend they're the majority. It's easy. It's dramatic. And it spreads fast. But it's not reality. And here's the twist nobody talks about. Players who've actually been in Indiana, they're not backing this negative narrative. They talk about good experience, strong team culture, supportive environment. So if the people inside the system aren't saying it, why is the story still being pushed from the outside? Simple. Because controversy gets attention. And Caitlin Clark, she brings attention like nobody else right now. So attaching her name, even indirectly, guarantees click, views, and reaction. But there's a cost. It divides fans. It creates tension where there shouldn't be any. And it turns a simple basketball story into something toxic. All over a draft pick. All over a moment that should have been forgotten. Instead of celebrating new talent, new teammates, and a fresh season, we're stuck arguing about narratives that don't hold up. And that's the real problem. Not the players, not the fans, the story itself. So now the question is, are people going to keep buying into it? Or finally step back and say, wait, this doesn't add up? Because at the end of the day, this is basketball. It should be about the game, not the noise.